Hey everybody, Bugsy here. Welcome back to the stream. This is my happy new year. It's only 7:30 p.m., but I'm not going to try and stay up and celebrate it at midnight. F that. Like I said, welcome back to the stream, everybody. Uh, Happy New Year's, happy solstice, happy return of the sun. The days start to get longer once again. That makes me happy. Although nothing really to not be happy about here in Arizona right now. The sun has been shining enough that it's beautiful outside, even if it ain't as warm as I'd like it to be. But yeah, gonna have a New Year's cheers here. If anybody's interested in coming up and hanging out for a little while here on New Year's Eve, this in the chat is the link to come up and join me if anybody's interested. Put a little in the bowl piece. Okay, so one application, I got out of the shower, put a beard balm in. I'm sold. My brother-in-law and my sister got it for me for Christmas. What's up, bub? How's it going, brother? Love you, man. Happy New Year's. The birds say Happy New Year's. They're happy. They just got fresh food and fresh water. They're kind of happy. They don't like the fact that they're locked in right now, but they're happy they got fresh food and fresh water. See, I got my suicidal tendencies flannel hanging in front of, kind of protecting, dust covering my deep purple guitar. Yeah, right on. Right on. I haven't played Valorant in a while. I like Valorant. I like the fact that it runs on a slow computer, that it runs on slow internet, that it's dumbed down for a slower connection kind of thing, so it makes it fair for everyone. I like that about it. What I don't like about it is that it insists that I use my keyboard and mouse. I keyboard and mouse is for fucking editing videos and typing in chats and stuff like that. When I'm playing my game, I like using a controller. I was having the thought of maybe playing some Master Chief Collection here in a little while, but I'm not sure. I don't know if I'll stream it or not. My stupid fucking webcam keeps fucking off on me. Hey, Motor. Happy New Year, brother. I saw your guys' fireworks this morning. Hmm. we're still in last year to you. Hmm. In this dungeon. Yeah, I maybe I'll play Century. It's kind of seems to be dumbed down a little bit for the slower connection too. You know what I mean? Let me be competitive even though I'm on Wi-Fi instead of plugged straight in. Because I mean, it doesn't matter if I plug straight in or not. It's a Verizon internet, so I mean, it is going to be cell phone-ish no matter what. I went to the 99 cent only store today. I bought me one of their cheap. I mean, it's not 99 cents only. It's a 12.99, but it's the cheap rip off of one of the spin mop shit. So I got my own mop in here, fucking just keeping the floor squeaky clean, man. Squeaky fucking clean. Got my own mop so I can keep the floor squeaky fucking clean. I was getting tired of using other people's mops. I mean, their mop's better, but mine's cheap, but it's brand new. Cheers. Oh, right on. It put the text in here instead of the emote, bub. It just says hand pink waving. Doesn't show the hand waving. It just says it. Bought me some Walmart brand. They're like the fucking Clorox wipes, but they're Walmart brand. I don't know what I did with my poker, man. I had my poker right here. I don't know what I did with it. I need it. I didn't put it back in the tray. I don't know what the fuck I did with it. It's a goddamn blow dart with the fucking pointy needle part turned backwards so it's blunted. I use it for my bong poker, and my bong is plugged, and I can't. Fuck. Ah! Oh God! Run through the hills, run for your life. Well, fuck a duck, man. Maybe I'll try using my toothpick. I remember not to stick that nasty motherfucker in my mouth now. That's cool. Game stick light. Yeah. I bet you there's a more expensive version that's not light that has even more games on it, I bet. My sinuses are kind of fucking off. I need to squirt some of that Flonase up my nose. Oh man. Hi Army Man. How's it going, brother? Cheers. Happy New Year's. I'm gonna pull flame through it before I load it. It did pull through some, but I don't know. Man, maybe I need to actually clean it with alcohol. Happy New Year. Oh yeah. Yeah, I've seen I've seen things kind of like that. Like there's a handheld one I looked at. It looks like a Game Boy, but it don't take no cartridges. Just has every fucking game ever made on the son of a bitch. It's like Jesus Christ, they've got memory so compact now that they just put every fucking game on it. You don't have to have no fucking cartridges. I have a Game Boy Advance that has cartridges you stick in the back. And it's like it's the name brand high dollar model, and it's got depending on cartridges. Yeah, so if anyone who lives out here near me is watching, I'm gonna put the trackable. It's a thing from geocaching. It has a serial number on the back of that piece there. It lets you track where it's been, has a description of what it is, the tag, and the object it's attached to. This is just like like a button. You put it on your hat or whatever. The Starlink. I got it from a geocache about 120 miles away from here, and I was thinking I was going to put it into one that's out here by where I live. So because you can track everywhere it's been, and it's like one of those things just to see where it goes. Because if you take it from one, you're supposed to log it out, and if you put it in another one, you log it in at that one. I mean, I could enjoy wearing that pin for a while, but I want to send it on its way because that's all I've got right now. I I want to get more into the geocaching. I just fun. It's part of the exploring stuff I do on my main channel. Explore the desert. This desert out here is full of where people set up geocaches. Yeah, there's hints on where to find shit in the desert. You go out and you find a little box. It's got shit in it. You can move the shit around and log where you took it from and where you put it, and it leaves a trace of everywhere it's been. You can look at this thing I've handled. I can see everywhere it's fucking been since they bought that tag at geocaching headquarters during the 15th anniversary or something like that. The little green tag, it says HQ on it, which means headquarters. That means they bought it in Seattle, Washington. But the first town is in California, like Riverside, California or something. I don't know where that's at or whatever, but it starts out there and then it shows different places it moved until it ended up at the one out where I picked it up at. And I'm going to log it into whichever one I put it in out here. I find the geocaching to be quite fun. Right on, Motor. Right on. That's a cool game for sure, Double Dragon. Thinking of Double Dragon, it makes me think back to playing the game that was its contemporary, the one called Contra. You remember Contra, Motor? Contra's another one that's pretty cool. It's just it's a gun shooting version of Double Dragon, which is a kung fu karate one. Double Dragon, you're killing people with your fists, and Contra, you're shooting them. Basically, same game, I think. Other than that, Happy New Year's. Cheers. Oh,
I find your lack of cannabis disturbing.
ah, well, that was good. I needed that drink. Here, while I'm thinking about it, let's have a word from our sponsors.
Strangleholds. For those long nights when you just can't seem to fall asleep, they'll put you out like a light. Get yours tonight. Strangleholds.
That's my attempt at humorous advertisement. I liked when I was able to put my own goddamn advertisement in, my own branding in instead of the stupid duck head. I mean, I have my branding right there, which I overlay, but StreamYard is always on top with its branding right there. It's always on top. It makes sure you see their branding if you ain't paying. But that's my branding right there. That's me with my earphones on, smoking out with you guys. I used to have a little green bong. Now it's clear and blue. Oh, that's fucking great, Motor. Here, motherfucker, relax. Grrr, drill on myself. I can't help, help! I can't pick my head up. It's laying on my shoulder, and I can't sit it up. Help! My spit just keeps running out of my corner of my mouth down my shoulder. Help! uh, as long as they don't panic, as long as they just go to bed, they'll be just fucking fine. There's no such thing as too strong. Problem is when they panic and start calling an ambulance saying, I think I'm going to die. I smoked a joint. I think I'm going to die. That's when the problem happens. Uh-oh, I got to have a conference with the miners. They're talking about shutting the drill off, and I can't have that. I got to keep production going. Okay, I think they agreed to keep working. Seems like everything all right. Right on. There's some of my doo-doo. I got some that's so purple it looks black too, but it's high CBD, low THC. And I figured since it's fucking New Year's Eve, I go for the higher THC stuff, getting myself a good head buzz. I have that in that ashtray, plus I got a piece of bud left in this jar. This was the expensive stuff right here. That is the expensive stuff. It's called Shingo. Kim Chills. Kim Chills. Chills with a Z. 2 words. Kim Chills. It's not even that high of THC, but it tastes really good. I mean, it's 23.26%. So it's not weak, but it's not fucking extremely potent either. 23% ain't too horrible. I mean, like you're buying the expensive stuff, you're getting 30, 30 or 35% anyway is what you're maxing out on the expensive stuff here. And I mean, that was kind of the expensive stuff, but it was only an eighth. I happened to buy that and a fucking and this battery and basically got a quarter for free because it was my fourth visit. They have new customer for I don't know how many visits. I mean, as long as they're going to keep giving me new customer deals like this last time, I walked out of there with way more than what I paid for. They don't do medical, so I had to pay the full taxes. They're recreation only store. So it's like you go in there and you show your driver. It's like a fucking liquor store. You go in, you show your license, then you buy. You know, just like a fucking liquor store. But you pay a higher taxes than when I go to the ones where I can use my medical card. My medical card, I pay a lot less. I can get an ounce for 65. I paid 35 for an eighth right here. Basically, I double the money and I get eight times the amount for double the money. I get eight times the amount at the medical. place that takes my medical card and gives me the medical discount, which is most dispensaries. That just happens to be one out in the small town out by where my sister lives on the far side of the city. And I ain't completely familiar with the area at this point. I mean, I am, but dude, I went and stayed in Oregon for 4 months. When I came back, there was so much brand new shit in her area that it is like I'm driving down a totally different fucking street than I was driving down the same street. You know what I mean? It's 4 months later and it's fucking completely different to me and unique. Feels new, like I've never driven it before. It's 4 months. You know, what the fuck, man? It's only been 4 fucking months. Wow.
I find your lack of cannabis disturbing.
Mm. Cheers. I'm not sure if these are rosy quartz or they just look pink to me because of some other reason. I don't know what the hell, man. Cheers. Oh my. Yippee-ki-yay, mofo. Oh my goodness gracious. What is happening to me? I'm dying here. Hell yeah. Crappy spew year. Flappy goo year. If it's your birthday, slappy twerp day to you. Sound like someone fucking bonked my door, but I couldn't tell. The birds seem content right now. Someone there? Hello? Oh, must be fireworks going off that I'm hearing. Like literally making my window rattle. Gurm, 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 gurm. It's just their pops sound like shotguns going. Could be shotguns going off for all I know. It happens here. Pistols, shotguns. I mean, not too many people go out and fire their rifles off because the rifle ammo is expensive. But yeah, my a few 12 gauges fucking firing off for sure. Pow, 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 pow. Some handguns. Pop, 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 pop. That's people shooting them into their targets anyway. So they're not firing them up into the air. They're shooting them into targets. I'm I'm I don't feel ill at ease over it. If you're shooting shotgun at fucking paper target on a bale of hay, the shit's not going clean through. I mean, unless you're shooting fucking uh deer slugs, you know, a true buckshot, not not birdshot. Birdshot's being stopped by a bale of hay. It just is. If you go hunting for birds and you hear someone else shooting at the birds that are flying over your head, what you do is you look at the ground so the pellets rain on you. They don't hit you in the fucking eyeball. And they do rain on you sometimes. The pellets will fall on you all the time out there in the desert, in the bushes, hunting birds. You're supposed to scare them into flying and then shoot them out of the air. You're not supposed to shoot them on the ground. That's the rules for hunting dove and quail. You have to literally scare them into flying, and when they fly, you can shoot them out of the air. Oh my God. Yeah, I have a cat that disappeared. I assume the owls got him. I'm just going to have to assume something. I mean, it's either the dogs ate him or the owls got him or something happened to him. And I loved him. He was a black cat, but I don't keep him in the house. He was my greenhouse pet. He lived in my plant growing barn, and he did a pretty good job of keeping the birds from eating my tomatoes and other things I grew uh, in amongst the tomatoes. I grew several varieties of tomatoes, weed plants, and like I did some onions and some other stuff like that. I grow aloe vera still. We have of our own. We have two pit bulls on the property, several cats that are semi domestic, semi feral. Um, Altogether, like four cats. Two of them are completely feral. Two of them go in the house and eat once in a while. Problem is, they'll just as often take a live mouse in just to play with it inside the house where it's cool. And then you got a live mouse being played with in the house. You know, it's one thing for it to kill mice in the house, eat them in the house, whatever, but goddamn, don't bring a live one in from outside and then let it get the fuck away, little motherfucker. Make me want to fucking keep you out of the house, son of a bitch. But mm, we got at least one pit bull on the property right now. I don't know if Tux is here or not. I would hope he's with his mom. My older daughter. She do what she do. Oh my goodness gracious! My back is having an itch fit. My back is pitching an itch fit. Pitching an itch fit. That's horrible. I wish I could play Linkin Park on here without getting a strike. It doesn't, I mean, it doesn't affect anything except that if I ever am able to monetize, the record company would get the money. That's the only thing those strikes do. It does make it where some countries you can't watch it because the music's in it. I'm pretty sure that's only the replay, though. I'm pretty sure you would be able to watch it while it was live, just not the replay. The replay will be blocked in countries, restricted countries. I believe U.S. is one of the ones where it gets blocked. Oh boy.
I find your lack of cannabis disturbing.
Red straw saber. Oh, that's perfect justice in my opinion, Motor. That spider deserves to bite you. In my opinion, that spider should hunt you and bite you for being keeping it in a jar that long. I go out in the desert here and let the wild tarantulas walk on me, but they're blind. They're doing a mating. They're traveling for mating. They're doing their spawning trip, and they don't even see you. That you, I what I do is I go lay out on the dirt road out here where you see them all the time crossing the dirt road. I'll go lay in front of them, and they'll just fucking crawl over me. Kind of like I do feel like it's a communing with nature kind of act, but they're oblivious. They're fucking in a mating fucking frenzy. They're walking to get where they're going to lay or sperm on the eggs. You know. We have some cool spiders that are harmless here. Well, I mean, one of our most poisonous, most venomous, one of our most venomous spiders is harmless to humans because its mouth is too small to bite us. It's called the daddy longleg, and we let it have webs in our rooms. We That's the cobwebs we allow to grow in our houses because those spiders literally eat all the other kinds of spiders. So we let them live in our houses, and they eat flies and all the other kinds of spiders and all that shit. And they're tiny, and they won't can't. The reason they're harmless to humans is because their mouth won't open big enough to fucking truly bite us with their fangs. Just won't do it. They're too tiny. They have fucking, some of them I've seen have their legs reach out this far, but they're a tiny little dot of a spider with fucking look like fucking grass, pieces of grass. legs, and they'll fucking walk all wobbly like woo 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 woo. Fucking weird, like they're floating in a fucking hovering with thrusters or something. They're all woo 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 woo. I'm my own worst enemy. I've given up. I that that scream he does in that, he does the fucking scream in that song. And if you watch the live performance, he fucking performs it for fucking 17 fucking seconds. It's fucking insane fucking amount of scream coming out of that puny man. I mean, I'd call him puny. I guess he was average sized person. I don't know. He didn't look like a fucking particularly large person. Chester Bennington did not. But that was one hell of a fucking scream. Song's Given Up by Linkin Park. If you've never heard it, you should listen to it. Starts with just a clap. The guitar goes dun, 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 dun. It's a very simplistic song, but it's very there's a lot of angst and adrenaline mixed. Angst and adrenaline mixed in that fucking song. And if you've never heard it, you should listen to it. Anyone who's listening. Anybody out there? Hello, hello. Is there anybody in there? Just nod if you can hear me. Is there anybody home? Cheers. That's doing the do. Am I speedballing if I take muscle relaxers and drink Mountain Dew? Is that speedballing? Am I going to die like Belushi did? My heart, or like fucking Chris Farley, my heart popped from stupid fucking combinations like Mountain Dew and fucking muscle relaxers. You fucking Mountain Dew revving it, trying to get it going. Fucking muscle relaxers slowing it down. That's fucked up. They're both too fucking both. The muscle relaxers fucking help me go to sleep. I would say addictive in that manner. I don't get up in the morning wanting to take them. They'll fucking make me fucking a lazy fucking pig all goddamn day. I don't crave them of a morning. But every night it's nice to fucking pop one or two of those motherfuckers and go lay down, and I get fucking 5 or 6 hours of fucking unflopping sleep if I take a couple of them. I still wake up early in the morning before the sun comes up and fucking old man piss time. Spend my fucking time sleeping, standing on my feet in front of the toilet, go pee and then doze off, standing there letting it drip so I don't do the old man dribble in my pants thing. Oh my god. That is fucking delicious, man. I am flat out addicted to the flavor of Mountain Dew. Can't help myself. Right on, man. Be careful announcing it when if you're still in a red area, in an area that's not green. Instead of political terms, I used it like a stoplight on whether you can have weed or not. If it's red, it's a place where it's still outlawed. If it's green, it's green. uh, Gotta love it, man. Gotta love it. It's god damn, man. 8:22 p.m. 22 minutes after 8 p.m. Do I think I'm gonna make it till the fucking strike of midnight? I doubt it. I severely doubt it at this point. Well, see, I got in so much trouble for getting caught with a dirty fucking pot pipe. I didn't even have the weed. I mean, one time I got caught with weed, yes, but I did the whole three strikes you're out thing happened for me here in Arizona for a dirty pot pipe. Three separate incidents of getting caught with a brass pot pipe. The same thing I still like to use, the fucking old style brass fitting pipe. That's what I like to smoke out of, and I've been caught with them too many times when it was still illegal here. My first two times I got what was called at the time. I'm sure they still have some form of this, but at the time that was called a class 6 undesignated felony. It means it's a felony while I'm on probation, but as long as I complete the probation in good standing, it drops to a misdemeanor, a class 1 misdemeanor. The worst misdemeanor you can get is class 1. The same with the felony, but class 6 is the least bad of all felonies. Still a felony. But I got two of those where they made it class 6 undesignated, which means I'm a felon while I'm on probation, and I completed probation, so I got off of probation and was no longer a felon. It was a class 1 misdemeanor, which reckless driving, you can get class 1 misdemeanor for that kind of shit. But so, which that was the first two times I got busted with the pot pipe. The third time I got busted with the pot pipe, Arizona was doing the three strikes and you're out thing. And it all three times it did admittedly have black residue in it from smoking weed. It had resin inside the pipe. Barely any, because back then you were skimping and you always scraped your resin after you smoked your bag, you smoked your resin. That's just the way it was when it was illegal and hard to get. So you didn't really ever have that dirty of, not like I do now. My fucking pipe plugs the fuck off. So, I mean, yeah, that's fireworks making my window fucking clank. What that was. Sounded like fucking birds flying into the window is what it sounded like. A bird went dunk. Just heard it again. It's pops, fireworks. The friend's dog up the street, dogs, the friend's dogs, shitting purple Twinkies, fucking trying to yank fucking chains off the loose from fucking spikes in the ground so they can fucking run the neighborhood scared shitting themselves and getting caught by animal control and getting you a dog at large ticket. The fucking idiots go ape shit when they hear the fucking fireworks popping off. They think they get shell shocked and they start spazzing out. So it doesn't matter if you chain them up or don't chain them up, they try and fucking run. There's people who keep their dogs in the house. Some of them literally buy what they call a hug vest. It's a weighted vest that makes the dog feel like someone's hugging it. Fucking literally fucking a weighted fucking blankie for a dog to fucking to calm its fireworks spaz. Called a hug vest. Well, yeah. Oh man, what the fuck? It did it again. See, that fucking pisses me the fuck off. See how long it lasts this time. See how long it lasts this time. There I am, moving once again. See how long it lasts before it happens again. Derp, 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 derp. Fucking fireworks, guns, whatever it is, going off at a regular clip now. 1 every 5 seconds or something like that. Boom, boom, boom. Sometimes 10 seconds, maybe. Yeah, but it always they picking it up. Boom, boom, boom. People literally sit out here all night and shoot them off out here. We're out in the desert. We're outside of a city limit. We're in what's called county zoning area. There's open range cattle graze out here still. You can live up amongst it. Oh, Oh, man. Been hot. Oh, fuck. See that? I lean in and it's like the top of my head makes it go fucking funky and fuck itself off. I'm still talking through. Everything's still playing through. Hello? Hello? Damn. Well, pissing me off. My camera's pissing me off. It's too new to be fucking off like this. I mean, the problem could very well be the computer. It's Windows 10 that can't upgrade to Windows 11, but it's one I paid $900 for. So it's like, God, what the fuck, man? I mean, it is 5 years old. I could justify buying something new, but I can't justify spending the money on it when I've already spent what money I've spent on other things. I have commitments that won't allow for it. So, like keeping myself in my own transportation, in my own vehicle that I own and I insure. That's my main goals at this moment in time. And I'm in good hands with Allstate at this point. So I mean, I have been driving on one of those pay-as-you-go internet car insurances. I don't know. It's called Just Insurance, and it's 40 cents a day plus 4 cents a mile, something like that. That's what it costs me for the Just Insurance policy. 40 cents a day plus 4 cents a mile at this point, and that's with completely spotless driving record, completely spotless. But in the meantime, I went and got myself Allstate auto insurance. You're in good hands with Allstate. All right, everybody. I want to tell you all to keep exploring and stay safe. I'm going to get off of here. My eyes are on fire. I feel like I rubbed jalapenos in my goddamn eyeballs at some point. So I'm going to get off of here, and I might see if anybody else is doing the New Year's thing and jump on with someone else or something. But I'm done being trying to control shit when my camera's funking off on me. I did make it easier to plug and unplug the camera to like restart it, but to have to unplug it every time it freezes up pisses me off. That means I have to unplug and let it, you know, basically do a hard restart on the camera, and I have to shut down Streamlabs OBS because I had been using it for a virtual webcam. That's how I do my overlays, is by using Streamlabs OBS. But see, my old ass camera did this after a while, and I'm wondering if this camera's just getting funky because it's when I leaned up close, it's like it tries to focus and it freezes. It's fucked up. But I want to tell you all Happy New Year. Keep exploring and stay safe. I'm going to go reduce the tension on my eyeballs. That's what I'm going to do. I'll talk to y'all later. Keep exploring. Stay safe. Bugsy out.
I find your lack of cannabis disturbing.
Strangleholds. For those long nights when you just can't seem to fall asleep, they'll put you out like a light. Get yours tonight. Strangleholds.
This is the captain speaking.